cake is going to be the yellow of the egg.
But we are making 2 cakes.
These 2 cakes are going to be the yellow of the egg.
But it's a full egg.
Actually, multiple eggs.
You use 3 eggs in your cake.
These cakes are going to be 3 eggs.
Roll the intro.
Hey everyone, Dana here.
And Stefan.
And today we're talking cake in Germany versus the USA. And for that, we're each making a cake. Stefan, what kind of cake are you making?
I'm making a German Apfelstreuselkuchen, apple streusel
crumble
cake.
Yeah.
And for that, I need the following ingredients. That's hard to say. I need butter. It's a tongue twister. You should watch the tongue twister video. It's up there. I need butter, granulated sugar, flour, apples, apple juice, and German baking powder.
And I'm making an American vanilla cake with blue buttercream frosting. And for that, I need flour, granulated sugar, also powdered sugar, butter, eggs, salt, vanilla extract, American baking powder, some milk, some food dye, and some little sprinklies for on top. Sprinkles.
Sprinklies. No, I think sprinkly is the official word now. So, what is the difference between German and American baking powder?
So the German baking powder is single acting, whereas the American baking powder is double acting.
If you want to know what single acting and double acting is, we suggest looking it up on the internet.
Shall we start baking?
Let's bake a cake.
Oh, look at that. He threw the apple.
And I'm sitting because if I'm standing...
Then he's out of the picture.
That's correct. Then you just see my mouth. This is actually my first cake that I'm baking from scratch without like a cake mix. That's why I picked an easy recipe, but it's a traditional German cake, I would say.
Ta-da! Here we've got the cake that Stefan made.
And here's the cake that Dana made.
And now, in both countries, Germany and the US, there are so many different kinds of cakes, lots of different cake types. But generally speaking, there are some just kind of overall differences that we've noticed. Starting with the topping. Buttercream frosting on the American cake versus
crumbles and streusel on the German one.
Yes, exactly. And now this crumble, it has a good bit of sugar in it.
It has sugar, flour, and butter, but the sugar and flour is like 50-50.
Okay, so sweet but not so sweet. Whereas the American buttercream frosting here on this cake is just powdered sugar and butter. And as you can see,
this cake is blue.
It's blue, whereas the German cake...
It's not blue.
It's not blue. This cake is not dyed at all. It's just, the color that it is when you bake the cake. So that's another difference that I've noticed. In Germany, less food dye seems to be used in the cakes. Yeah. Whereas in the US, it's definitely more common to see these kind of like brightly colored cakes, you know, blue, pink, green, a mix of colors, pictures drawn on the cake, or food coloring airbrushed onto the cake. So yeah, overall, I would say more colors on American cakes than German cakes. And
more colors added.
The sprinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sprinkles on the cake. I don't think that's something I've ever seen on a cake here in Germany. Sprinkles, like a traditional German cake.
You can buy the sprinkles.
I did. I bought these sprinkles in Germany. So clearly people here in Germany are using sprinkles. But when I go to, you know, the average German bakery or Konditorei, I mostly see cakes in this direction, not really cakes in this direction.
The majority of cakes are these normal German cakes, like Bienenstich, eingelegte Apfel, Streusel, eingelegte Kirschtorte. But yeah, maybe you have one or two of these cakes. Also with sprinkles and color and buttercream. But the majority of cakes are this, I would say, in a normal bakery, in a normal Konditorei, when you go for Kaffee and Kuchen.
So, let's cut into them. Ooh, looks nice. Oh my gosh, moment of truth.
It goes nicely through it.
But I don't know how to get it out.
Nice and you.
Okay, give me the plate. Give me the plate. Give me the plate.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Can the camera see it?
I think the camera can see it.
Okay. All right, which way should I put it down?
This way. This way. Blob.
Yes.
Nice.
So in the American cake, I don't know if you can see it, but I put some sprinkles in the batter as well. So that's also a little bit more color. You've got the layers of the vanilla cake, you've got the frosting, and cutting into the German cake, you've got the apples cooked into the dough there. And I would say that's another difference. That fruit is really popular and quite a common ingredient to bake into the dough of cakes in Germany.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
Yeah, you've got cherries then baked into the dough. It's baked into the dough.
Eingelegte Apfel. And here in Bavaria right now we have some sort of plum cake that is sold everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
I've seen it all over. Like when I go to the bakeries, I see all sorts of signs.
Exactly, because we're coming into the fall and now it's everywhere. So yeah, I would say fruit is a common ingredient in cakes. Okay?
Okay, all right. So I'm going to go for some with the sprinkles and the...
I'm going right in the middle with the apple.
Okay, we should do like 1, 2, 3 or something.
1,
2, 3. Oh my god. Are we both happy?
Yeah.
We're both happy. Wow.
Not too sweet. You taste the apples. They're nice and mushy. And the crumbles are really hard. So it's really like crispy, crunchy when you bite into it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was eating my cake and enjoying.
So now we have to switch. You have to switch. You have to try this cake.
I will. I will. Okay. I got a big bite.
2,
3. That's really good.
That's really great cake. Moist and and the dough is like super fluffy and moist. It's amazing.
I would say this is pretty sweet too. I mean, the streusel part.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a different sweet. You're right. The apple kind of balances the sweetness. Although I would say this isn't the cake part isn't so sweet. Yeah.
It's perfect.
So I think both cakes have kind of a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say I quite like this cake.
Cool.
And I'm kind of surprised by how much I like it because, yeah, I'm not always such a fan of fruit being baked into the cake. So I didn't know how much I was going to like this, but it's actually got a really nice, like a nice combination going on here. And
the apples are good.
Yeah.
Like good
Yeah.
Mix of apples. There are 2 kinds of apples. I forgot the names. But yeah.
Was I supposed to leave some cake here?
You finishing it?
It's really good.
She's finishing it. I'm happy that you like it.
Yeah, I really do.
Good.
Yeah.
So our question for you is...
Yeah, you just go ahead and ask the question.
What is the question? So our question for you is, what other general differences have you noticed for baking cakes or buying cakes in Germany or the US or wherever you live?
Yeah, and which cake would you prefer? Which one would you want to eat?
American cake? German cake?
Please let us know
in the comments below.
Thanks so much for watching.
Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.
Want to watch another video? Here are 2. And a really, really, really big thank you so much to our patrons on Patreon who help make these videos possible. Thank you so much for your support.